Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Put this here. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Do-do. Still daylight outside. Excellent. Move this up a little bit. Got a lot of junk on me for somebody who doesn't do anything. Look at this place, it's a mess. Get ready for the mission I want to do. Rather do this on the stream in case I die. Don't think I need any of this stuff. Yeah, come over here. Move it over to the work in progress. Shouldn't need that, shouldn't need this, shouldn't need this, shouldn't need that. I'm gonna hold on to this. I might need that. I don't think I'll need that. What was this to? Oh, that's to. Okay. That needs to be labeled at some point once I get an actual lay down for it. Should probably heal this before I go out into the adventure. Hello, kitty. I don't even know if I have the stuff to heal on tool right now. Okay, yeah, I do. Get my stuff real quick. That should be good enough. This can go in the main house. Because I might need to explore that later, but probably not tonight. I'm still worried that that guy is still there. Which one's this one? Yep, that's the one I wanted. Put this here. Actually, I don't think I need this map, do I? That's not a good sign. I don't think I need the map for that. What do I want to take that's not going to be upsetting if I lose it? I think all this is mostly good. See, I got my bed. Where is... Take that just in case. I do have to go to the nether, so I do need to keep my current armor on me. Wait. That's probably fine. I don't have any blast protection, I don't think, yet. don't think I ever grabbed that. So while I'm exploring torches, I should be good on that for a minute. Let me grab some apple. It's about to be dark here in a second. Let me go steal some apples and such from the village, from this little holdout right here. I'm probably going to want at least a couple, just in case. I don't know how in-depth exploring I'm planning on doing tonight. Mostly just an impromptu. I've been meaning to do this for a minute, and I'm scared that I'm going to die, so please get it on recording if I do. Okay. So, I guess I haven't updated this in a while. I've sort of built this village out a little bit, but I've made a couple of mistakes while building. As in, I didn't think I'd make it this far, so I didn't actually, like, lay it out very well. And I realized I'm the only one here. So a lot of my builds, you know, when I play on servers and with friends, is I try not to take up a lot of space. That's just a natural, like, hey, it's me, tiny boy, I don't need that much room, just enough to have a little farm here and there, and my villagers, and I'm good. Yeah, well, then you come out to having issues with layout where you don't feel like you have enough room for anything. And I don't want to build up, and I don't really want to build down either, so I need to relay out this village. Another issue I'm having is I built this, like, half-made iron farm, and they changed something with one of the last update or two, so now I don't get the iron golems don't spawn like they used to, because they count iron golems I think a little further away now. So I have a little bit of iron, but I'm not getting as much, and that's becoming a problem very quickly, because that's how I was kind of repairing a lot of my tools and getting emeralds, because I don't have a gold farm either, so I don't feel like I'm cheating with villagers. But the caveat to that is all their trades are expensive for me right now, so I was using them mostly to heal my tools while they're in this little thing. So I need to move a lot of this village. I started moving this building out over there. I'm going to expand that building over to here, I think, and just lay this out a little bit more, because I feel like I don't have a lot of room. But that's if I live through today. Another thing, I don't know if I've updated this either. So I got a map for what are those called? The trial chambers, right? So it turns out that when I settled at this village, that the map showed a little trial chamber down here, which is exciting and terrifying at the same time. So I just built like a staircase down here for the moment, but yeah, there's actually a trial chamber down here. I have not explored it yet, because I've been focusing more on getting, like, just, I don't know, excessive resources for the next person in case they decide to check this place out, and they wanted to have a better start than I did, where I didn't have anything. But I do need to update this staircase. I just kind of made it just so I knew where it was, and I didn't have to go exploring caves to try to find it. But I thought that was pretty cool, though. I think this will be cool, be cool to be part of this build and abuse it later, assuming me or somebody else decides to do so. And I put this here because I don't trust mobs not spawning down there. But today what I wanted to do is just do a short little stream in case I die. I found the end portal. Is there anything in here I need? I'm gonna take one of these. The end portal is believe it's this way. Them portal's got a dungeon next to it, or a mine shaft. And I almost died exploring it one day. Realized that it was highly dangerous, obviously, so I decided, you know what, if I'm going to explore this a little bit more, I should probably do it on stream in case I die. That way there's some sort of record to show like what happened. I don't know if I'm gonna die. I just know that last time it came very, very close. The creeper was like right there. So might as well go exploring it. Built a little pathway. That's again kind of half, but I don't know if you know this. I am not great at finishing any kind of project whatsoever. I just clearly I don't have the motivation like I should. So I think it's over there for the dungeon. So I don't think I ever safety this off either. Let's see. Oh, this is the dungeon. So that was another thing is, so I explored the end portal dungeon, right? I kind of left everything as well off as I could. Try to keep the spawns from coming up. So there's no eyes here, which is disappointing for anybody else other than me. I don't plan on fighting that dragon anytime soon. Oh, crap. Ah! You little doofus. You're rude. Gotta get out. Okay. Well, I didn't save that off as well as I should have. That's how rude of them. Little bugs. This place is not safe, like, by any definition of the word safe. I'm gonna lie, that bug actually scared the crap out of me. I think that's also going to the dungeon. This was the library. I think this is actually where I entered the dungeon last time. Because... oh, look at you. Trying to be sneaky. Glad I don't just walk through doors like some doofus. I'll take care of him in a second. Over here, which is why this is blocked off and not a door. Let me do this. Let me put some apples on my hotbar just in case. So there was a spider spawner, I believe on the other side of that. So I'm pretty sure there's yeah. There's two spider spawners like right here, but they're the poison spider spawners, not regular ones. So it's dangerous to break anything over here. This kind of opens up, which is why that was blocked off over here. So this is not a safe area either. Basically, like, none of this area is safe. So I figured we'll do this on stream that way if I die. I mean, at least people see what dumbass I am before I die. Alright, you are annoying. I need you to go. So the creeper actually, I think that's the same, it's actually the same one that killed, that almost got me last time. It's not safe above here, I think. Like, yeah, up there. So that is why I left, because I realized it is not safe. Oops. That creeper dropped in on me and I thought I was gonna die, and I was actually low on health anyway because, again, these spiders we're over here, I think. This is distressing. I can't see above. That cave goes forever. I am scared of updating these blocks. That's going to be a bad time. Yeah, so there's the spiders, which is a genuine problem. There might be more over there. So that's why I haven't really explored. And obviously that spawner is active. I don't think there's a good way for me to get to it though. These are the issues I find myself with. Take these for a moment. Let me just build a little bit of a wall over here. And like right here. I don't trust anything. Just want to see what's over here without dying. How do I want to handle this problem? I guess I could just chip away at it a little bit. I wonder if I should eat an apple before I do so. Do arrows just go through webbing? Yes. I'll grab these for a second. One thing I don't like about Minecraft is the shield, the right click, because then it's like, ah, shield time. It's like, no, I actually want to place that, and then when I want to place something, oh, it's shield time. I don't know where these spiders are. That's what bothers me. I'm not trying to get anything this run. I just want to assess what's around here. So let's see. Like I said, there's another spawner over there somewhere. At least I'm pretty sure there is. I could have sworn there was two. This is bothering me. I don't know where that spider is. There he is. Was this the only one? I could have sworn there was another one. Really? That seems cheap. I could have sworn there was 2 spawners right here. Maybe there's one above. Or maybe I'm misremembering. These things do tend to happen with me. Hello. Exciting things here. Please don't fall on me. Whatever's up there. Something I've noticed with this server in particular, with the UHC, is I tend to look up and down a lot more than I used to. Like, I'm so paranoid about things coming down on top of me. It's genuinely a problem. Alright, we're just gonna yellow this. This place is huge. So there's another spawner over there. This place is humongous, actually. Look at that. It goes all the way over there. It goes over here. There's a chest over there. Spawner over there. There's at least one level below us. There's another spawner over there, I'm sure. I mean, this place is just big. I don't see a lot of chests other than that one, though. Fortunately, that means there's a lot of places for things to spawn that I don't want to see. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Okay, let me see. I know, I'm sorry the camera's all jerky. I need to change my settings at some point. For me in gaming, that's fine, but I'm sure for the viewing person that it's jarring. Go back over here. I want to see. I want to make sure that's the same spot. It should be. I just want to confirm that. Yes. Okay. So block that off for now. That's good. I think. So a problem I'm having is I need string of all things. So having access to a spider spawner is honestly a very big deal for me at the moment. The end portal not so much. I'm about to break that silverfish spawner, I think, because I don't think there's any reason to keep it, and it's clearly a hazard. Why did I put that there? Did I just put that as an end? I think so. Yeah. Okay. There is one more thing I do want to check out real quick. Go back home. Probably gonna heal up. Way back. And that was another route to a village. But this is a special area. So I created this path to get to the end portal. And then I got another path to go to the nearby fortress that was here. So at the start of the world, it turns out where we spawned or at least where the first base I found was, there's a portal that went to another fortress. So it was dangerous to go into the nether more than normal because it was right, also I found out, right next to a blaze spawner, which is fun. So this is actually that portal. This is where, I don't remember whose base it was, Dean's or I don't remember, but there's actually a blaze spawner right here above us. So yeah, and you can start hearing them spawning. I need to make a farm for them as well, but I try to get a safe, like quote unquote safe path to get over to this other village. It's not really that safe. It's mostly just, I put slabs there so that way hopefully less stuff spawns, but it's not an enclosed area. So I'm worried that blazes and some of the, what is it, hoglins will spawn here. And I just kind of created a temporary path until I can clean it out a little bit more. I'm paranoid about everything. The reason that stuff's like only halfway done and like very, very enclosed is because I'm afraid of a lot of things spawning. And I haven't spent any time cleaning anything up. So I found this village. I was exploring a little bit because I realized I only explored it like in one direction, that way, like south. I think that's south. Yeah. So southeast from spawn. So we're actually north of spawn right now. So I wanted to explore north, and I found this mountain. And I believe mountains have a higher chance of having, what are those called? The end, they're the, what are those fortresses? Whatever those are. With, the special biomes underground. I can't think of the name of them at the moment. So I started exploring this way. I need to clean up this path in this village a little bit. Light it up a little bit better. But, excuse me, one of those biomes down here. The deep dark, that's what I'm thinking of. There's a deep dark down here. I don't know if there's a city, which is what I wanted to explore at some point and see if there is one. But I ran into an issue. So you can hear this guy spawning, right? Well, so I dug down here. So I found this deep dark. But there's things keep spawning down here, and they keep setting off the stupid sensors. I think there's one below me right here somewhere. And a warden popped out. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of ran. We were not having that. I cannot fight a warden. There is zero chance I would win. But there's so many sensors. See, just standing up. Thanks. There's so many sensors, and I don't know where that stupid shrieker is. That I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get down there from here, like, safely. I know there's an opening that way, but I basically gonna have to dig around a little bit to figure out how to get down there at some point. I need wool if I'm gonna do that too, which I have some. I need to build like a farm for them since I have the tools. That way I can just have blocks and such. So there's a cave over here. I don't know if it would lead down though, which is part of the problem. But I wanted to sort of show, in case anybody wanted like a spoiler of going before they go into the world, in case I die, or if somebody just wanted to see what I was up to before they took it over, like after they take it over. Kind of where a few things are. I have been trying to set up a few signs and things, because genuinely the idea of this is, you know, I only have one life. If I die, it goes on to the next person. So I think the idea for this world and for my projects is to make it better for the next person. So when they spawn in, which they could always choose not to use anything I have, but they don't have to go through all the trial and error that I went through. So they're like, okay, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? And I have maps that show how the world is laid out. I have signs, sort of. I need to make, when I make this a proper path, I'll have signs and such, and try to safety it off. Because again, it's not safe because you have hoglins and such. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. I just want to go home. Again, trying to enclose this area, trying to make the place safer for the next person, so they don't have to play as carefully as I am. Like, you know, I don't particularly want to play unsafe, but realistically, I'm going to have a much unsafer time than somebody else will. Because I have to lay out everything, or at least the starting things. Unless they just choose to disregard everything I have, which that's fair if they want to. But I figured other people might prefer to have the head start. That's also why I've been focusing more on farms, like the small farms I have, and getting villagers ready. Instead of going deep into like just beating the game. Because one, I feel like I should have to earn beating the game. I should have to get this other stuff done first. And two, I feel like I think that's a natural progression, where I set everything up, somebody else kind of takes it over, and we just keep building up to that point, and then eventually somebody's going to get good enough that they can beat the game on their own with this hard stuff. So I do have maps on the wall for some of the paths I laid out. So this actually is kind of from home to that mountain. That mountain is this one, which is where the Deep Dark is. That's the spawn map. This kind of lays out where I'm at. This is a work in progress. I was just trying to get, that's the old base. So that's, I think, like I said, I think that's Dean's place. I could be wrong. Where we started out, that's where that portal is that goes to the Nether Fortress. And it goes off into spawn somewhere. Like I said, this is a work in progress. Just trying to get a layout of where everything is. South of us, I actually did find, do I have that here? I actually did find a woodland mansion, but it's like 2,000 or 3,000 blocks that way. But it's also next to a dark oak forest, which I was desperately looking for. So I was glad to find that. I found this in the end dungeon, I think. I haven't tried to get into a ocean yet. I'm kind of scared of them, because I can get projectile protection and water breathing, but realistically, I think the best way to take those on is to cheese it. To cheese it, on my understanding on how to break open a ocean fortress is with TNT, which I don't have any really. I have like a little bit of gunpowder, but not enough to like break open a fortress. Another issue I've come across is I am having trouble finding soul sand, of all things. I've kind of explored Nether a little bit. Clearly not as much as I've explored the overworld for every obvious reason. But I cannot find a soul sand valley. this is all the soul sand that was in the fortress that I found. So, I mean, even this, that's all I got. This stupid thing. You just go already. Water just got blocked up. So I need more soul sand at some point if I'm gonna continue. If I wanted like do like water elevators and grow more nether wart faster. So I'm trying to explore the world. And part of what I'm also doing is, again, I'm trying to lay everything out and map everything. So that way the next person, if they decide, you know, they don't want to look all around the world for a certain resource, I have maps. One thing I did not want to do, and I don't like doing, is building like giant farms. The iron farm is one thing. That's not like a huge farm, and it doesn't gather me like an insane amount of resources so that I can abuse the villagers. Like, so gold farm, I don't plan on ever building one. I don't think I'd ever make it that far. You know, I'm thinking about building a mob farm, like a simple one, so I can get gunpowder and a string. But like a bunch of redstone crazy contraptions getting like insane amounts of resources, that's just not in my itinerary for the moment. So I just wanted to kind of give an update on what's going on. My plan is to stream a little bit more with this world more often, now that we finally got past the holidays, because I was just super busy, which I think everybody was, and start like laying out projects better. So, you know, clean up this village a little bit more, clean up the paths to everything and put signs up, I think is a higher priority. Clean up that other village a little bit more so I can set up like a second temporary base, like a satellite base. I think something that could be cool that I want to kind of establish a theme. So that portal I kind of forced here, and the other portal to the other village I kind of forced here, but I think the only places I'm going to start setting portals in the overworld is either at a village. So I think the village, so like the village is like a safe haven, quote unquote. And also when I find broken portals like in the world, like naturally occurring broken portals, I'm going to set up random portals there. I just think that would be kind of neat to like have like I know there's one in the end portal. To me, that's also a little bit different. I think starting from now on, though, when I find a village, when I find a broken portal, I'll just set up nether portals and start setting up pathways. And I'm not just going to start littering them all over the world like haphazardly. I'm sure other people, if they decide to take over, if they want to build, like, I think for some farms you need nether portals. To do, like, shulker farms, I think, take nether portals. I'm sure they'll want to set up their own, but for me personally, I'm going to try to refrain from doing that as much as possible. I just want to set it up in such a way that there's like a theme to it. Like, oh, this is a convenient spot. Let me just set one here. Now there should be a village nearby and make a path to it. So I know there's a jungle that way and a mud biome. I think the closest village to it is over here. So, stupid rain. So that way you kind of still have to travel around in the overworld a little bit to get there. Because I don't have wings either. I'm not going to get wings. So I want to make it like sort of horse friendly as well. Like set up a bunch of paths in the nether that are kind of horse friendly, traveler friendly. Again, and also to set up for the next person, so if they get lost somewhere in the nether or the overworld, if they find a path, they go, oh, okay, yeah, someone's been here before. This should go to somewhere. you know, just kind of help them along a little bit. So, but I think there was one more thing I wanted to show before I leave. I just want to do a quick update before I start working on some stuff. Most of my stuff is here. Where was it? There, I did get some resources. There is a amethyst. There's a geode underneath in one of the caves by the iron farm. I didn't explore it very much. But there is a geode down there. I need to set up a little place for it. I have not looked around for a, what is that called? The new petrified forest biome. Another thing I realized after I went to go look for the Woodland Hills, or the Woodland Mansion and the Deep Dark, is I didn't know how much of the world I wanted to load before I set up my... I don't think there's a hard border in this world. So, like, for the multiplayer server that we play on, and UHC and stuff, normally we have, like, a hard border. This world, we do not. Yeah, here's the geode. Which I need the safety off as well. So, it's kind of incumbent on the player, I think, as far as I know, to just not go a certain distance. So other players, if, you know, when there's more Minecraft updates, they have an opportunity to see the new future, or see the new features without, like, making this world, like, extraordinarily big for no reason. Because most of this world is empty anyway, so I'm kind of conflicted on that, but I think it's better I don't go any further than that with the mansion. If I had known how... the only reason I pushed it was because I actually wanted Dark Oak. And I literally was not finding it anywhere. Because most of this world is like snowy and plains, it feels like. There are some savannas down south of here. And there is a jungle biome east of here. I was not finding Dark Oak, though. Which Dark Oak is probably, I think, my favorite wood. And I was struggling to find any. So I had this map. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and go find it. And it was an insane amount of blocks southeast of here. Like, it took forever. There's no portal that way yet because it's that far. And I was kind of scared to do that. I might do that here soon. Set up a portal from here, because there is a village on the way from here to there, and I might set up a portal over at that village as well, and then set up a path back here. It's just a long way that way, and again, I don't want to just set up random portals everywhere. Like, I don't want to write down coordinates and then go in the nether and then, like, just drop off a random nether portal in the nether to come back to the overworld, and then there it sits. I want to actually, like, go travel in the overworld. When I find a village or a broken portal, I can set one up there. It's in the overworld, so I know where it's going to sit before it goes into the nether. And then it kind of matches everywhere else. I just don't want a bunch of random portals everywhere that I just put there for convenience, I guess. But I just want to do a quick update. I am going to farm stuff a little bit off stream. It's going to be a lot of boring stuff, and I like to listen to other things while I'm playing. And it would be boring to watch. But I just want to give a quick update on it real quick. And I am... That's Minecraft music. I was planning to stream another game, maybe 2 other games coming up. I think January and February are going to be a little bit busy for me to do that because I have to study for something in real life. But after I get that done and taken care of, I'll probably stream more. with a little bit more variety on games. But I just wanted to give a heads up on this. If anybody came to visit, I appreciate it. I had a follower, Left Hand Rule, followed like a week ago. Random, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a good night and be safe out there. And stay warm. It's winter here. I don't deal with the cold. Anyway, bye-bye.